Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Coffee Talk, where we are a noble, pretty well-to-do barista in Seattle. We own our own coffee shop that opens at midnight, closes at 12:30. Seems we had a pretty short hours yesterday, but we were also undersupplied. I think I remember the premise of this game in that Freya is kind of like the frame of the plot, her writer's block, and she has 2 weeks to complete her book, and this game lasts for that period of time. Anyway, let us jump into it, and hopefully make some less shitty latte art. I can't promise good latte art, but maybe I'll try to keep things simple, go for simple shapes, and not try to overextend myself. Good evening. Good gracious, what is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me, what are you gonna write about? This coffee shop. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based are we talking? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. Oh, wow. Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know? You can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Malice, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here. Hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea, I'm out of tea. Already out of tea. Also, I just realized, by kind of sprinkling in the ingredients bit by bit, it kind of acts as its own tutorial. Instead of just throwing everything at you, even though you wouldn't necessarily need it for the amount of customers you're dealing with, it just kind of focuses you on a few different types of coffee before moving on to a few other different types. You still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tomodactyl profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Alright, let's check out his Tomodactyl. Okay, so he wants a cup of sweet, healthy coffee. Do we have more recipes? Or do we experiment? So it's gonna be a base of coffee. Ooh, but we have honey now. And we have ginger, which adds to bitterness. So we want maybe 2 parts coffee, 1 part honey. Honey coffee. Should we try it? Or shall we focus on the sweet aspect? Maybe 1 coffee, 2 honeys. Honey coffee emphasizes a sweet as opposed to bitter. Let's serve it. See if he likes it. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. So, coffee, coffee, coffee. Serve it. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. This is perfect. Journalist and short story writer. You can read my surreal and weird short stories at the Evening Whispers. Idolize and aspire to be someone like Gil Naiman or Maruki Harukami. Born and raised in Seattle, a lactose-intolerant cup. So how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual, awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possible life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job, at least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up, though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Malice said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. But my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway, so technically I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically, I might have to arrest you. Hey, you do it all the time, too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to, but still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during working hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will he be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I'm pretty sure that will not be the central character. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment or are you making fun of me, eh? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Malice is probably worried about losing customers due to a breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. No, no, no. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What? Really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker, the one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is, I don't know, it's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper? I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay, have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird, I don't know what her deal is, but she has bright green hair. Oh, come on. I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Yep. We've broken that barrier. Also, I'm not having I'm not having coffee right now. I'm having tea with honey. Because I'm not a coffee person. I'm more a tea person. Faster than my career is going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spent a lot of my time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. Okay. Let's stop here for a second because this is turning out to be more of like just a novel rather than gameplay. Plus, I've got an idea. Just reading this section alone. Here's one idea for a story. Like, if she wants to write about the stories of the people who pass through this coffee shop, and she only wants to use it for inspiration. She doesn't necessarily want to copy the stories per se. Perhaps she does write about an officer who takes his breaks at this coffee shop. And maybe there's a chapter about this officer. And when we're following this officer, we're seeing the people that he meets throughout this section of the city. And we essentially almost kind of use him as a means of introducing all the other characters that also show up in the rest of the stories. Like, say, maybe the busker that he was talking about. Or perhaps, like, the boyfriend-girlfriend from the previous chapter. And, like, what it means to be somebody who is an officer, but also working in the neighborhood that they're supposed to protect. So that's one chapter done, Freya. I've done the work for you. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Okay, then see you later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. So, does that mean that couple is in the background somewhere? I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best, Malice. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Go on. That should do for the experiment. Ah, someone is coming. Alright, both of you look really cool, like even with your bandaged face. And you're covering your mouth. I'm assuming you have a mouth because you also want coffee, but no offense to you if you don't. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Hey, hi, Malice. Can we sit here? Sure thing, sir. This is the place you recommended. You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay, anything with coffee and ginger, please. Do I have any coffee and ginger recipes? The answer is no. So we're going to do a base of coffee, some milk, and some ginger. I'm sure that will be delicious, maybe? And then let's throw on some latte art because we can. Now this, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it simple. So we're gonna do a circle. Oh my gosh. A circle around the rim. And then a single dot in the center. Even that I screwed up. That's fine. That's art now. It's art. Your order is ready, sir. Thank you. How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. Alright. So enjoy your coffee. Ginger milk combination. Oh, that's just a ginger latte. Damn it. I did it in the wrong order. Alright, let's trash that because it's not what he's... Coffee, milk, ginger? And then let's throw on some latte art. And this is just going to be a planet. And then stars or falling meteors. And then like a country or something. Oh yeah. Here's your order. Good choice. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. Actually, can I look up to see if that new ginger coffee... Okay, I'm gonna have to remember to put the ginger first. Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. 20 years? Yeah, that can affect a lot. Even this coffee shop, I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago, mister. Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? That guy has a lot of Band-Aids. That is an unhealthy amount of Band-Aids for one person. And Hyde has very long nails. I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other a long time, I assume. You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. Oh, so guy on the left is a vampire, guy on the right is a werewolf. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering, will history repeat itself? I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus going viral, the hospital's been extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure about that. But most people who come in are just, I don't want to use the word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital. What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. Ha. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do, although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. Also, because Freya needs help with her work. Okay, you got these two people, vampire and werewolf, they meet. Like, they said they're met in the 1960s, but we're gonna set our story instead in the 1860s. We're just gonna say they met when the vampire-werewolf peace treaty was signed. And for some reason, I'm just saying they're they're into each other. So that's how the story is going to go from there. They might not be, but that's why it's inspiration. It doesn't need to exactly copy real events. They can just order through that Blood Marketplace app. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast get their supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really, I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Okay, what does a vegan... Is this like Twilight vegan, in which they only drink animal blood? Excuse me for asking, but going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood, synthetic blood. Okay, so this is more like True Blood, where they drink an alternative, synthetic. Synthetic blood. It'd be too complicated to explain. Just watch True Blood, or read, what was the first of the Sookie Stackhouse books? Dead Before Dark, I want to say? But basically, some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind, without relying on real blood, considering real blood as some cultural and health concerns. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it, though. But again, they're still working on it, trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers and turn off others. Fair point. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood, although some do try experimenting with other things. Other things? Mostly booze. But I know some mix it with not-so-legal substances. You know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Not yet. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Why don't you use the Fury sedative available on the market? I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. Okay, that becomes the extension of the storyline. A vampire and a werewolf meet in the 1860s after the peace treaty is signed. They're really into each other. But one of them, the werewolf, keeps having, he can't restrain himself from his furies when they discover it's the kinky stuff. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM? That only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know? Hey, a friend told me about it. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common, but normally we stick to the vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the fury. Exactly. So, continuing with your story, how far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. And probably something lightly caffeinated. Like tea, maybe. You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today, but the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. So I need to do tea, ginger, milk. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. Hey! Are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those two guys. Kinda reminds me of this video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video did you think I was talking about? You know. Oh, never mind. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night, but now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't you worry. I will be here tomorrow. Night, night. Be careful on your way back. Russian tea. Despite the name, it's totally American drink. It looks like tea, orange slices, and cinnamon? Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Stop workplace racial profiling, the Orcish Worker Union demands. Make peace, we still have brain. Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. I mean, really, is it that much worse than taking like a foreign language class and then not following through with it? All right. Well, we'll see who this person is next time, who looks really cool. For now, though, got any suggestions for something to play next? Wait, I could just find out. I'm not a close friend with Gala, and those are adorable cats. Hyde is a supermodel, a vegan supermodel. So yeah, we'll find out who this person is next time. In the meantime, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.